Welcome to Unmuted Podcast with our amazing host and author, Recia. In a noisy world, we cut through the chatter, amplifying important voices. Are you ready for raw, unscripted stories that shape our daily lives? Well, on Unmuted, we tackle tough topics, challenge the norms, and share untold stories. Each episode, we bring in thought leaders, influencers, and everyday heroes for genuine conversations. It's not just a podcast. It's a platform for real, raw, expressive conversations. Get ready for the emotions, laughters, and most of all, the truth. Unmuted is more than just a show. It's a movement. So join us as we break the silence to embrace the power of honest dialogue. Welcome to Unmuted, where conversations are real.
Welcome to Unmuted Podcast. I am your host, Recia. Tonight's episode is a hard conversation with girlfriends. These are women who know me personally, walk with me through life, and aren't afraid of truth, growth, or real love. We are talking careers, personal journeys, friendship, relationships, and what it truly means to live unmuted. So first, I'm going to introduce my first guest. She is my bestie. Adele is my day one. She's the friend who has seen me evolve, fall, get back up, and choose myself again. She is honest, loyal, prayerful, and always shows up with love and laughter. Adele represents the kind of friend that grows with you and not against you. But that's not all. Adele, whose real name is Delphine Duana, is a nurse with 17 years of experience who recently earned her RN after working as an LPN. She now works in psychiatric nursing within a correctional facility and is deeply passionate about mental health and holistic healing. She is a wife of over 20 years, a mother of 3, and brings steady, loyal, grounded energy into every space. Adolphine believes in filling her own cups first and dreams of becoming a nurse instructor so she can pour into the next generation. Welcome, my girl, for the second time to the Unmuted Podcast, Delphine Duana. Hey, girl. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me or not?
Can you hear me?
Yes. All right, so I will bring her back on. Next is Miss Fashion Floor. This woman don't have a dull moment at all. Everywhere she goes, she put a smile on your face. I have grown to love her so much. She's like one of my good friends. She is no other than Nancy Cavolo. Nancy Cavolo is a fashion student, stylish, and content creator behind Fashion Floor by NYX. She is also a brand ambassador for Elvo, LIB Vibes on it, representing culture, confidence, and bold personal style. Through fashion and faith inspiration, Nancy empowers women to show up confident, intentional, and unapologetically themselves. Welcome to the Unmuted Podcast, Miss Fashion Floor. Hey, girl.
Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies.
Hello, we are here. Thank you for coming back
Yeah,
on.
thanks for
Thanks
inviting
for
me on
having.
your podcast. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you for being here. You too, guys. Thank you for the compliment. They say I look beautiful wearing a headband. Really? Okay. That's you too. Welcome again, guys, to the On Media Podcast. I'm so honored to have you all here. We are missing one person because she had some type of situation, emergency. So we are going to cover the show. And I trust in you guys that we are going to handle this the right way.
Yes.
So, are you guys with me?
Yes, we
Yes, we're
are.
here.
All right. Unmuted is about real conversations. It's a space where people share their stories, speak their truth, talk honestly about life and healing. We will get right into it because we are 15 minutes beyond time. Adele, this will be for you. Actually, it was supposed to be for you and Tracy, but here you go.
Okay. Okay.
Looking back, what was the hardest part of nursing school for you, and what helped you push through to graduation?
Hmm. For me, the hardest part of nursing school was actually, I don't know if it was during or before. It was probably two things. Starting nursing school was very difficult. And then while in nursing school, just mainly trying to keep up because you cut back on so many things. You cut back on your finances. You make so many sacrifices for this thing. It's like you kind of turn your whole life into nursing and everything else is on the back burner. You ignore a lot of stuff. You sacrifice family, you sacrifice friends, relationships. I mean, there's so many things that you sacrifice. And that is very hard getting through nursing school because the curriculum is also hard. You're broke, very broke, family stress. But I would say, God, number one, God kept me through, and my close knit friends, they held me up. And that's how I made it through.
Okay, awesome. I mean, some of us saw some of it, not all of it, but some of it. And I must tell you, it was traumatizing for, for
And
the
you
people in
wasn't, and you
there.
wasn't even in it. And you
And
wasn't even in it. Can
I
you
wasn't
imagine?
even in it. Nancy, this girl stressed us out. So,
That
Yes.
okay,
part.
okay, so, but it was a good stress because we knew at the end of the day it would be a dream come true.
I know.
So, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm not built for that.
Not
And I'm not gonna
everybody
do
is.
this. And I'm not gonna do this. And I'm not
Yeah,
gonna do what Nancy does because I'm
yeah.
not built for it.
Okay.
Not everybody
So
is
you see,
built for everything. Yeah.
everybody built differently. So at least when I need some free doctor visit, I have so many of them. I mean, the whole family is like nurses, right? Like RN and stuff. Jesus. Why are we even paying for insurance around here?
I know, right?
Yeah, like we should not be paying for insurance. We have Dr. Becky. We know, we have, I mean, we got everybody, Nancy. Come on now, we blessed. So, what is one lesson though that nursing school taught you about yourself that you carry with you now as an RN?
It taught me how to be conservative. Nursing school taught me how to manage with the very little I have and to also know that I was doing okay. I was actually doing really great because
Mhm.
nursing school was a struggle, like I said, on my finances. And I'm somebody that spend frivolously. I used to. I used to spend somehow frivolously. I didn't worry about, you know, money wise, I would just spend. But being in nursing school and having to hold down the little that I have to make it, I'm taking that all the way through. If I don't need it, I don't get it. I think I'm
Preach.
holding on to the dollar right now more than I ever did before. And I was saying that to a friend of mine the other day. I said, I know the nursing school have taught me the value of a dollar. And though some may say, oh, I'm making more money now, which I give to God, I give God the glory, for that. I'm not rich, but I'm financially stable. But I value the dollar. I value the dollar with every cent of it. Yeah. And I take that all through.
Yeah. So it taught you how to be grounded, yes. Because sometimes
Yes.
we need, there's certain station in life where it will teach us how important certain things are, And it's
Yes.
crazy, right? When we did not make enough money, then we spend like crazy. You bought
Exactly.
everything, and now that is that you have more value for your dollar. Before
Yes.
you spend it, it has to mean something. I
Yes.
think it
Yes.
also comes with experience, growth,
Yes.
and being responsible,
Yes.
because
Yes.
you're not just thinking about you now. You're planning for your children's future. You're building a
Exactly.
legacy. So it's not
Exactly.
just about us anymore. So that's a
Yes.
good lesson. That's a good lesson.
Yes,
And
and budgeting. And I'm sorry, budgeting. Budgeting is
mhm,
everything to me now. I budget so much till my own daughter is like, am I in the budget, mom? I'm saying, not this week. I budget. I've learned to budget. I've taken a budget class. That's how serious it is. I've taken a budget class on how to budget wisely. And I've come to realize that doing that, I have a lot more to put into savings, way more, So
mhm.
budgeting has become my new norm. If you're not in my budget, don't even come to me because it's not happening.
So am I in the budget because I mean the
No,
vacations are not
not
being
not
taken this year?
not really. I might have to see next month.
Ha, ha, ha.
Oh my God. Because I mean, before people could just do something, but now it's like you got to pull your teeth out
Exactly.
to do one
Yes.
thing. But no,
Yes.
no, seriously, it's great. It's great. So, as you can see, I have some highlights from your graduation.
Oh, thank
Um,
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Looking
Thank
back on
you.
that day, tell us how did you feel in that moment when you really, because after a hard work, when you work so hard for something, it's like you almost like, without that I'm gonna die. Like you work so hard, like it's life and death. So at that graduation, how did you get to feel? Because I never got to ask you this question. This is the perfect time for me to ask you, what was that moment like for you, darling?
Actually, my sister Vic took that picture because she's always coming in at the best photo moment. And she got that picture right when I was walking in. That whole day, I had butterflies. I've never had butterflies in a long time. Usually, when something exciting is coming up, I'll have a little bit of butterflies. But that one was just extreme. From the morning, the night before, my cousins, they were here. And I was just beside myself. I just couldn't believe I was finally, this whole process was done. It was done. And I was walking behind with the ladies that I endure this with, my girl Cece, my rock through nursing school, and Pauline, Clara, Marie. And we were standing there and we were like, are we really here? Because you gotta remember now, guys, in nursing school, you start with a lot of people. We started with 45 people. When we entered that class, it was the most packed class I've ever been in. It was so packed, there were hardly seats. People were just bunched up on each other. We were 45. And on that day, we counted. They started to call us the big 11. We were 11 that made it from that class of 45. Now, I kept asking myself, and I even told my husband, he was like, why do you keep doing it? You deserve this. I'm like, I don't know. Why am I part of this number? How is it possible, God, that I'm part of this number? I am not better. And I mean, there are kids that are super, super smart. And I'm not saying that I'm not smart, but the process was difficult. There were so many moments that could have broke me. But every term, you kept taking me over and over and over. And I kept asking that day, all day, I'm like, God, how am I part of the 11? How is that? I need to, my head could not wrap around it. But
Mm.
I also knew that I was worthy too because I
Of
put in the
course.
work. I
Yes.
Yeah.
put in the work. And I had to tell myself, come on, stop it now. You put in the work. You're here, Recia. Nancy's here. There were things that I deprived myself from.
Yeah.
Sleepless nights, family events. I was nowhere there because
Mhm.
I grind,
And
you
that's
know?
and that's it. That's why you're deserving of it because you put in the work. I mean, like I was saying, the little bit that I saw for like the 2 months that I was there, I was like, thank God I didn't come here too early. Like this girl, like yes, I was like, thank God I didn't come here so early because I mean, it was hard. It's
And I'm
like
telling you, yes, and
come
I'm not
home,
cut.
let you go stay in the bed, and then she wake up like what 4 o'clock in the morning, go to work at the same time. Like, how dare you even go to nursing school and go to work at the same time? So
And when you came, Recia, I know I've told you this over and over. You keep saying, "Oh, you don't have to keep thanking me." And when you came in at that perfect time, Recia, because you just took over. I didn't worry about the cooking anymore. I was just people were like, "Oh, you spoiled now." Yeah, I am. I deserve it. It is the end. I need to be spoiled. The cooking, the cleaning, the whatever. You just took over. And I just came home, went straight into the books. And you'd be like, where is she? Where is she? I'm here, Lucia. I'm here. But I want to thank you for that too. I want to thank you for that. I want to
no,
thank
thank
you for that.
you. No,
Yeah.
no, I appreciate it. Thank you, but I mean, that's what we do for one another, right? That's what we do. So
Yeah.
um
Exactly.
yeah, also we do. And the kids kept telling me, "Terry, don't go right now. Can you
Oh,
stay
yes.
here?" I'm like, your mom gonna be mad at you. Please don't go right now. Terry, we need to eat. But that's what friendship are, grow into sisterhood and stuff,
Yes.
so
And Nancy
and
right here too. And Nancy right here too. There were many days and there were many moments. And I used to always say, I said, you always
telling
call me at the right time. The time when either I'm about to take a test or something, or I'm going through something, or I've taken a test and I don't know the grade, and I'm sitting in my car and I'm praying and I'm singing praises because that's when all the praises come out. God is
Exactly.
so
That's
God
when
is
you
so
know God.
patient. He's
And
so
you
patient.
patient.
Yes, and
You
there the phone
patient.
call will come in, and I'm like, "Is this girl psychic or what?" And
Ah,
she would just hear it
that's
in my
how,
voice, and she would be
that's
like,
how God is people.
"Yeah," or she would send me inspirational things to listen to, and I'm like, "Wow, okay, Nancy, I see it. No problem. It's okay. I get it. I get it."
you.
That's
And I also
God.
want to thank you too for that. I want to thank you too for that. I want to thank you
That's how
a
God
lot.
use people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she did say that. She did say that you was a
every
support
time,
system.
every
So
time.
yeah. Yeah, I
Um,
wasn't jealous, just so you know.
You know what? I ain't got a problem with that. Okay?
I wasn't jealous, but she told me all the time. But yeah, so we are proud of you. We are proud of you. Um, with that being said, how has your personal growth influenced the way you show up professionally?
hmm. Well, personal growth has taught me a lot about myself, things that I think I ignored in the past. Now I show up on purpose.
Mm,
I show up on purpose now. I show up on purpose every time, every single time. I show up relationship wise, friendship wise, it's on purpose. I don't take anything for granted anymore. My
mm,
work, my work, I mean, I took it serious, but now with the new role, I think they're all saying, "Oh, Adele is such a different person now." No, it's not so much I'm a different person, but I'm refined. You get what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
refined because I have a new task. God has given me this new task, and I want to go forward. So I have to start to set that example. You know what I mean? So my peers are seeing it, and I'm happy for the growth. I'm happy for the growth.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna let you take a little break, and I'll go over here to Miss Fashion
ah,
Papa.
say, say drink small cold water.
Drink small water and relax.
Yeah,
I'll come back to you later.
clear your throat.
Me clear my throat.
My bestie, um, how you are Miss Fashion Queen. I admire your fashion. Let me tell you now. Um, it's not me because I don't know how to really put fashion, so I go simple. I just do
Ah,
simple. I'm a simple girl. I can do all that. Duffy know me. I'm very simple. Um, so with that being said, how do fashion and fit into in your brand and personal style?
how to fashion do what? Let me come closer. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
How do fashion and fit intersect in your brand and personal style?
Oh, how to fashion and faith. That's a good thing because I always live by faith. Always, right? And I would say there's nothing that I do, God is not in the center of it. When it comes to fashion, I feel that God gave me this gift. It is a gift. The things I can see is weird. It's really weird. I say this to people all the time. The things that I can see and I can say when it comes to fashion is just not normal. And people will not understand it because I can't explain it. I can only express it. And I know very well so that's a gift from God. It was not taught by nobody. I didn't go for somebody to teach me cut up patterns and I can look at pink and blue and thing and red and just put it together with just sitting there and just I can visualize it in my head before I even put it on or put it on paper or even put it on my body. So I just believe it was just it's a gift. So that's where my faith come in because I know God gave me this special gift. And as much as I've been afraid to use it, every time I tend to run away from it because I ran from this part of because I went to school, I got a degree. It's not like to say I did it, you know. I work in my field, my job for 20 years. This year maybe 21 years. And that's with the state too. So you can only imagine. But every time I'm there, I'm just like this fashion thing keep popping in. Every time I try
Something's
to run
missing.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something's missing. Yeah. You
yeah,
feel like
something
something's
is.
missing.
It is. It's just not complete. Every time I try to, I feel like, okay, I go there, and then every time I run something, somebody will say, you know, you're supposed to be doing it. And people come in my inbox and tell me, you know, you're supposed to be doing this. I'm like, okay, this is God speaking. I try to run. There is nowhere this can be my doing. It have to be God. So that's why I put faith in my fashion all the time because I know this is not something that I did by myself. It came straight from God. As much as I ran away from it so many times. You don't understand. So many times. And they keep popping in everything I do. So it just that's why faith and fashion go together with me like hand in hand.
I get it. I get it. Because your calling is your calling.
Yes.
And that's why some people don't understand. It's not so much about something, it's not even about the money. What makes you happy? Like, if it is something that was installed in you, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Because I'm on that same, level as you. Like I used to feel that way. I used to feel stuck a lot. I'll go to work. I'm not happy, you know. And sometimes people will be like, well, you do so well with clients, you love the way you care about clients. Why don't you be a nurse? I said, that's not me.
Right.
It's just not me. I love my patients. I take care of them. I'm very gentle. I'm very caring. I mean, I haven't had a client that don't love me, but nursing is not me.
So
I
It's
know what I like to do. I know what I want to do. you know like you just said. So, and people will see that in you. A lot of my clients, when I used to do home care, saw that in me. They would tell me, why are you here? I came to take care of you. You asking me why I'm here. These old people will be like, why here? I'm like, what do you mean? You should be a model. Like, you should be doing something. You should be on TV. Like, stuff that I'm like, are they seeing something in me that I'm not seeing in myself?
exactly. That's what
You
it
know?
is.
Yeah. So I relate to that. Seriously, I relate to that. You can have a degree in one thing and it's not you. You
Yeah.
know, it's just that's not what you want to
Yeah.
do. And there is nothing great about doing something that you love to do because you will show up whole. You will, do more because that's what you
Yes.
want. That's
Yes.
what you want.
And
My
it
son,
comes so easy, and it comes so
Naturally,
natural. It comes so
naturally.
natural.
It
You do
comes
it, you do it
effortlessly.
effortless. Yes, you do it effortlessly. And
effortlessly.
yeah, you put things together and people be like, okay, how come I didn't see that? Or you would say, you go into the thrift store with Nancy go
Yeah.
to the thrift store, and I would turn around and say, what in the world? But she will come out with 10 different
A
outfits
whole
that
outfit.
I
Yeah.
can rock and be like, okay,
A
I saw that
whole
same
freaking
blue sweater she
outfit.
saw. I saw that same pink pants she saw. So, but it's artistic too. It's also artistic too. You
That's
have
what
to
it
have
is. It
an
is.
artistic
Yeah.
side. You have to
That
have an artistic
artistic
side.
side. Yeah.
Yeah. See things that others can't really see. Like people will say, this unfinished house. I see this, I see that. And I'll look at the house and be like, what do you see? This house looks very bad, and
And
I'm not
very,
stepping
I know,
foot in
right?
it. Yes, I'm not stepping foot in it. And Nancy will be the visionary and say,
Exactly.
can't you see, sis? Can't you see the couch over there?
I
Can't you see the
know.
this? Can't you see the that? And I'll be looking like, okay, all right. I'll wait till it's done.
Right?
Right.
Tell me about it.
Don't take me to the thrift store. Oh, I won't even come up with one thing. I won't. I won't. I just won't because if the
I'm
outfit
right.
is not put together already, it's hard. Unless it's a dress or just jumpsuit. If I have to match them up, you on your own. I'm not doing it. So everybody is not for everyone. So that's your gift. And hopefully when I'm a millionaire, I will hire you as my
Your
Hey,
personal stylist.
personal
you
stylist.
said it, yeah.
Yes.
It's coming. We have to, we have to put it out there in the universe. It's coming.
Manifest.
Yes, we have
Yes.
to manifest. So also you are a content creator, which is a hard job on its own. First hand. I can't stand there, but I have to do it because I'm in it now. And brand ambassador, all of those things comes with a lot of work because you have to constantly work. You have to constantly advertise people's stuff. You can't have the product and sell it down and know firsthand. So what does being a brand ambassador mean to you beyond clothing?
I don't know. For some reason, I can't hear the last part when you say it. I don't know. It's my
So
phone.
what does being a brand ambassador mean to you beyond clothing?
Brand ambassador. It's so crazy how I even became one. I'm wearing the shirt right now. LVO. That's the brand right there. You should go check it out. There you go, right there.
Yeah, nah,
Liberian.
yeah, nah, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah,
Check
yeah,
it
nah,
out.
yeah, nah.
Check it out, guys.
LIP vibe only. But it's crazy because the thing about what people uh are coming to the AB, I'm so used to saying the AB.
Go
Adele
right
said
ahead.
it.
Go
I
right
know
ahead.
Adele said it earlier. Like when you start to understand who you are, you start to take yourself seriously, people will take you seriously. So
Mm,
that's a lot of people that have promoted the stuff and whatever the situation is. And I feel like they took advantage of their situation, right? And do content for them, do this, whatever, whatever. So I said within myself, if I ever want to promote somebody's stuff anymore, I expect them to I expect them to for me to be their brand ambassador. I was not doing it. I was not doing anything free for anybody no more because I felt that people were taking advantage. Oh my God, do my shirt, do my this, or where, or they want for you to buy it and promote it. I said, if I was buying something for anybody in my community, I was never promoting it because I do not promote brand when I go to the store to buy. I do not promote. I don't. Yes, if I'm going to buy me or Gucci shoe or so, of course I'm not. But I'm not promoting them. So why am I doing it with my person? So, I
mhm.
saw this brand on TikTok, and I ran in the girl inbox, and I told her, I like the brand. This that. She was there for real. She said, she sent me the link to get the clothes. And I wrote her back. I was like, if I'm buying this clothes, just know I'm not promoting your brand unless you make me your brand ambassador. So she laughed. And then she called me back later, like a couple of days later, and she was like, "You serious?" I said, "I am dead serious." She said, "Well, we don't have one. So what do you think about doing this contract with you?" I said, "Well, I bet. Bring it on." And that's how it was. That's how I began the first brand ambassador, being a brand ambassador for their clothing line. And we kept it because I'm not doing anything without intention nowadays.
You
I'm not
moved,
doing
you
anything
moved
for
on
nobody.
purpose.
Yes,
Exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing anything that do not represent who I am. I'm not doing anything that do not bring money to my pocket because I'm making money for you, but then I'm not getting nothing in return or building my business in return. So when the guy reached out to me, he was very intentional about what he wanted. He brought everything and he was like, "Do what you have to do because I saw your clothes, I saw your content, I saw everything about it, and I love it." And he just put all the production in my hand and said, "Do what you have to do. You got this." So that's how I became the brand ambassador for LVO. And and I'm happy about that. And you talk about content, yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I'm gonna
But
clap for that. I'm gonna clap for y'all for that.
you know what? What was so hard because last year, as much as you go through this, and like I said, I love the fashion and stuff like that. You go through this, when certain situation hits, it tend to get you off track. And last year, I hated everything about fashion at the end of the year. I hated it to a core. I didn't want to see anything about fashion. I never wanted to because my mom had a stroke, a massive stroke.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
And you had to learn how to talk, learn how to walk, learn how to do everything. And in that process, everything within me changed. And I'm sitting there like, I don't want, because I didn't want to feel happy. I was afraid to show joy because I'm like, oh, mom is not well. So I'm afraid to do this and whatever. And then everything just went on the back burner. And I refused to do anything that had to do with content, that had to do with clothes, that had to do with
Yeah.
this. But
So
then
sorry
again,
about
like
that.
I said, yeah, like I said, faith, God and faith. I keep saying faith and God and my clothes and my fashion go together. And somebody came into my inbox and she was like, "Please stop." Actually, it was not even somebody, it was Pushpa. She called me one time. She was like, "I noticed that you have not been posting a lot of stuff. Are you okay?" And I was like, "What is going on?" And I speak to her. She said, "Please, Nick, I'm begging you. Don't stop doing what you're doing because you have a gift. You have to keep doing it." And slow. And people didn't notice it or that because I will post, funny stuff here and there just to keep my page afloat. People
Yeah.
didn't notice it and stuff like that. But then the City would send me this, she would send me, City would send me, and all day that girl would send me everything and like, "Nancy, can you dress me?" That's how she started with me. That's why when you're talking about best friend, she would call me, "Can you help me to get ready for me? I'm going out. Sissy, I don't want to do this. Nancy, can you look for something for me to wear? Can you?" That's how everybody started pulling me back in and pulling me until now I'm getting back into my zone and loving fashion again. But at one point, I really couldn't stand it. So that
Wow.
content creating stuff is something that I love to do. I enjoy doing it. It's not work for me. If for some reason it comes easy for as much as people say it's hard, it's easy for me. I can edit within the 2 seconds.
Because it's something you're passionate about.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
Yeah.
but
something you
I
passionate
lost
about.
everything about it, but now I'm getting it back slowly and slowly. I still don't even like to do. That's why you remember I came on earlier. The girl, I just do anything and whatever. You're a fashion girl. I was waiting to come to tell you exactly why it said that. That it's not. It have not been too much of an importance to me,
Yeah.
and I'm getting back into it slowly. And I thank God for that. I thank God for that. I'm loving it again. At one point, I didn't love it. Now I'm
Yeah.
starting to love fashion again because I enjoy doing it. So that's why I just slowed down a little bit. But content creating is easy for me. That's nothing. But now that I'm getting back into it, you're
Yeah.
gonna see a lot more of it.
That's
A
not
whole
hard.
lot.
Content creating is not easy for me, but I have to do it. I
Yeah.
have to do it,
Kudos to
but
you guys.
I don't
Kudos.
like it.
Kudos to you
And,
guys. Kudos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
So
yes, continue going because it's your
Yeah.
gift. So one thing you don't want is look back 5 years down the line and say, damn, I wish I had continued, you
Yeah.
know, because
yeah, I
you
did.
know,
I
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want that. That's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to regret. So I rather try, I rather do what I can do. If it is not for me at some point,
Yeah.
you will know it's not for you. But
yeah.
regret is not a dream that you start will never give you a good ending, right? You don't never know where it could have gone if you
Yeah.
stop,
I
but
know.
keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. One day God will have no other way but to let you have your way.
I
He will
said,
Yeah.
give it
And that's
because
what
you
God
have to
puts
give it.
positive. Yeah, He puts positive people in our way, in
Yes.
our lives
Yeah,
ready?
with
to
the
see
motivation.
that and pull you back in.
Yes.
Pull
So
you
your
back
friend
in.
was doing that because
Yeah.
she was sent to encourage you because yeah,
Yeah.
you
Oh
do
yeah,
sometimes
Joshua
you
will not leave me. Every
Yeah.
day is something. I'm going to church. I'm going to dinner. I'm calling you on video right now. And I knew what she was getting at, but I was there. Oh, Troy said, but can you, I'm going to go sneeze. Can you help me to look for something to help me sneeze?
and that's good because then they bring you back in our element.
Yes.
That's what she
They
did.
Yes.
force you to
When
bring you
Pushpa
back.
asked me now, I was there, whatever. But then the next she stepped in, just said like step in. Like every day
Yeah.
it was a phone call. Can you help me to pull a hat on? What do you think about this here? And I knew what she was doing because I told her I was there. I don't have love for that anymore, but she knew that was not me because
Yeah.
I enjoy doing this. So she was I know it's like because it got to the point where when your parent is a different kind of situation, especially with a mother
Yeah.
that always been strong for her to
Yeah.
go through that and for you to see that part of her, it breaks you
Yeah.
down into something different. So you just but then you don't want to give her your joy, but then you don't want to be
Exactly.
too happy because you don't want people for it was just
Yeah.
weird.
There
Yeah,
is no middle ground. You just gotta do
Exactly.
I
what you gotta
know,
do.
Yeah.
I
No, yeah,
know.
it's a
Yeah.
hard situation. Damn, you too. I'm sorry, y'all will see me going back and forth. 'Cause I'm focusing on YouTube, on Facebook, and you guys. Then I
It's
will
okay.
have to keep on with the conversation, and then I'm backstage doing everything. So it's one person. I need an
Exactly.
assistant. Oh,
I
Ah,
mean,
it's just me. So sometimes I get off topic a little bit because I'm doing all of these things. YouTube killing me because I don't know who on YouTube right now, but they're sending some messages that are funny. So I'm just I'm not putting on the screen because some of those messages, yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Nancy, for sharing those part, of your life and your business and stuff. And so as we talk about that, these are some of your style I wanted people to see because this right here is what we are talking about. It's
yes.
classic, it's
Stunning.
beautiful, and it's this right here. Yes. Now I would wear that,
that is
I
so
would wear that.
old. That's so old way.
So how do you I know you have the eye, you have the vision and all of those things, but just tell us a little bit, how do you really get just how do you get to pick out this outfit? How do you get the inspiration
It's
to
God. I keep saying it. It's not. I'm telling you the truth. It is. Let me tell you the funny thing about something. To Adele brother's wedding, the dress I wore is so funny. If I tell you that thing, you won't even believe it. The dress will not fit me. It will not close. If you look at that dress, you will never know that dress did not close. And y'all know it was a little hot that day wear, but I put that cardigan and I made that whole outfit work. You would not even know that dress hoodie. But it's just
Nope.
that's how it is for me. I don't know how I do what I do. I keep saying it's God. It's God. I cannot
yeah,
explain it. It's God. And
nice.
then growing up, I grew up with a father. My fashion sense did not even come from my mother. It came from my father because my dad was the one that always make sure that we all look like, yeah, like a lady.
Yeah.
I didn't even start wearing sneakers till I reached a certain age. When I came to America, because my dad didn't even, we all have to wear shoes, dress a lady. As you can see, my brother don't play. You see, Delisha don't play. Takes every one of us because my dad taught us so much for us to do when we was growing up. So it's always been, and men fashion is my favorite kind of fashion. I'm not a woman. You be shocked. A necktie and a body down shirt with suspender and stuff like you see in this picture. That's one of my favorite kind of. That's one of my favorite kind of look.
That
Like
is
I
nice.
love your fashion. Yes, I would wear a suit and a tie any day. But all my inspiration come from. I can sit here and tell you, say, it's just God. It's not me. I cannot explain it to you, sis. I really can. I can go in the thrift store and do a whole outfit out of them in a split of a second and don't even think. Like it's
That's real
God. It's
talent.
not
Real
even me.
talent.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. A lot of people don't realize the talent that I have. That's why I say I love my besties and my sister. My sister too, Delisha is one of those people too. Delisha is one of those people that the reason why I usually go outside for church sale stuffing because you expect that from your family.
Yeah.
Not all family will do it, but your
Mhm.
siblings and stuff will always
Yeah.
be in your corner. You expect that. So
Yes.
sometimes when I
Yes.
say that, I don't give my family enough credit as I should, but it's not because they don't. It's just because the fact that people
They're
outside
there.
of them, I let
Yeah.
to give credit to because at the end of the day, I just expect my daughter, my sister, my brother, everybody to be, and I expect, but I know they got my back. So I always like to thank people outside but my family is such a strong hold on my life when it comes to everything I do. Everything. Because we grew up together, we cried together, we did everything together. So but everything I do, it comes from God and the people around me give me inspiration. And that's the reason I went to school because I wanted to learn more about the fashion that only just putting clothes on or knowing name brand or whatever. I'm not a name brand girl. I'm a thrift store girl. So,
Girl, who can
you
even tell?
know,
Like who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I'm a
you do
thrifty girl.
well. I wish I could match outfits.
Yeah,
I'm telling
80%,
you, I could.
80% of my clothes come from the thrift store.
Yeah.
Am I all right? Nick, Nick is waffling. Now you too for you, girl.
I am waffling. What is waffling?
Yeah, I don't know. Please tell her
We'll,
what is that. Recia
we'll,
looks
de-
good. Thank you.
we'll define that later. We can't understand waffling here.
Am I moving my hand too much? I'll let me on camera, y'all. So sorry if I'm moving. Is that the waffling is? That's what it is.
I don't know, but we're gonna move on because YouTube is killing me right now.
That's YouTube
Um,
English.
yes. So one more question for you, Adolphe, and then we're gonna move into the personal part. The personal questions, which is my favorite part. But anyways,
Oh, they say I'm just waffling me. I'm failing to make up my one mind. Ooh,
What?
oh geez. Okay.
speaking around. Ooh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, YouTube.
So Adolphe, what does working in psychiatric nursing within a correctional facility teach you about humanity?
First of all, I don't even know how I found myself in psychiatric nursing in the first place. That's the first question. Because all through school, I was the number one. There was a lot of so many people going into psych. So many. And I know why, psych is booming. But there's so
Sorry,
many
he's still talking too much. I can't.
psych, psych is
Ah,
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
yes,
sorry.
psych is mm, for me, I stumbled into it. It wasn't my first choice at all. It was not my first choice because mother baby. labor and delivery was always my first choice.
Right.
I
That's why I
I
love
I
you.
I, I dreamed about it. I always wanted. I said, when I get done, I'm gonna deliver babies until I retire. It's gonna be my passion. But God had other plans. Like I said, we're moving now in purpose. And if he steered me in that direction, he must know his reasons, you know? I can't say it's by accident because nothing God does is accident. You know, nothing he does. So I embrace sight. It's different. It's different from my norm. It's different from what I do. But I've learned to accept it, and I love working in it. I love working in it. It's challenging though. It's very challenging. It's, I would say it's very, very challenging. It's something you have to prepare yourself for mentally too every day as you walk into the unit, because there are people that as much as you think this is white and you know this is white, they don't see it as white. They don't see it as white. And you have to conform to their world. Not to say you have to be pretend like you're crazy. So I'm not gonna say crazy as in, you know, that they're
Yeah.
crazy, but I'm not going to. We're not conforming to what they're saying. That is true, if I may be clear. But we're entering into their world, and
Yes.
if they see it as white, I want to also know why do they see it as white, and I want to
Yes.
explore that, because I might see a different perspective. They might show me something that I wasn't seeing, even though I was looking at it and it was white, and they're saying no, it's not. I want to know their mindset, what makes them feel that it's not. So it's
Right.
challenging. It's very challenging,
Rather than
and
dismissing them. Yeah.
exactly. And it comes with a lot of patience, a lot of patience. So I have to exercise patience. I have to listen more. It's like you have to listen more. You have to listen 90% of the time. You have to listen,
Mm-hmm.
because they always have something to say, and you have to figure out what they're trying to say within the clues, you know? So it's a special type of nursing. It's a very special type of nursing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very special.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Then you know,
Yeah.
been saying that. So thank you. I mean, bless your heart, nurses. Bless your heart. We need you. You know, so I'll say thank you to you for your job, for your work, for your schooling. I'm proud of you as my friend. I know you deserve it and know that you deserve it and enjoy it because you work hard for it.
Thank
Don't
you.
deprive yourself for anything. When you feel like catching the flight tomorrow and going, just go because you deserve it. You work hard for it. So again, I think I'm proud of you enough, you know, and keep doing your thing, you know, keep doing your thing. You
Thank
are
you.
holding it down. You are a
Thank you.
boss. So
Thank you. And also
Nancy,
thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
you're saying something, Adolphin?
No, no, no. I was adding, you know, when you had said to me, I don't know, you probably you remember or you may not remember. And I will take that with me, Recia, for the rest of my life. In that moment, what you said, you may think like you were just giving one of your advice and speeches like you always do. As you know me, when I'm listening to your speech, I'm silent. And you can know that because I'm silent. I'm not saying anything, and you know, like over 20 something years, you know when I'm getting it, when I'm listening. When I'm not listening, I'll be going toe to toe, toe to toe. When you say one, I'll say the next. When you say one, I'll say the next. But that particular day, you said to me, why can't you have it all? I don't know if you don't understand what that meant to me when I was telling you, oh, I don't deserve this. And you said, no, Adelphine, why can't you have it all? What's wrong with that? And I said, okay, I hear you. I can't have it all. And I will. I will.
Yeah, you just took me by there. I got a chill just now. I
Yeah.
got a chill because I can remember that conversation right in your kitchen.
Yes.
We had a conversation, yes, because you know, it was one of those moments, and yeah, you know, and That's why we have one another. Sometimes your friends can see something and you can see it, and you
Yeah.
have to, you know,
And
let
the
them see
doubts.
it
Yeah.
from,
Yeah. The doubts. I
or
had
you
so
have
much
doubt.
doubts. I had doubts on
Yeah, you have
myself.
so
I
much
had
doubt. You
doubts.
can't be
Yeah.
achieving one thing and drifting off another. You
Yeah.
can have it all. You can have it
Yeah.
all. You can have the family. You can have the career. You can have the business. You can have it all. It's God give it to us and leave for us to take it and hold it,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and you work
Hmm.
hard for it. Don't achieve one and drop another.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
that's not what it
Yes.
is.
And that's
So
what I was doing. And
um yes,
you brought me
you can
back
have
in.
it
You
all.
brought me
Yeah.
back in. Yeah. And I'm like, why is two people? Because the same thing is similar. My bestie cousin told me. And I'm like, because she's always coming in with the motivational speeches, to always grounding me and telling me, you are so worth it. I don't know why you don't see it. You're smart. You're talented. I don't know why you don't see it. And I always doubt myself, but I've learned not to do that anymore. It's a learning process, but I'm doing better. I'm doing
Mhm.
better. I'm doing better.
And yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's all yours. Okay. Ooh, something throwing me off. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for sharing your fashion sense with us. Continue what you are doing, my love. We see you. I tell people all the time, Facebook, Instagram, social media as a whole. If you pay attention to the comments and the likes and the share, you will not continue your journey.
Oh, you would not.
For the example, if you post in your story, you might get 200 views. If you
Almost
post on your
thousand.
page, you might get one like or two like, and that one or two like may be yourself and maybe somebody that really close to you. But that's to tell you, people are watching, but they're
Yeah,
just not being supportive by liking or commenting or sharing, and that's okay.
that's okay.
Your supporters will not come from your village. They won't come from your family most of the time. They won't come from people you consider friends most of the times. But people are seeing you. So post as many times as you can post. Because
Come
when you are
on.
seeing somebody else is up, you don't know who's looking at your content. You don't know who's
That's
being
true.
admired by your product. I wrote a book over 2 years ago. It's everywhere, right? It's everywhere. It's in China. It's in wherever. It's on the website. I don't know who's going to lay hand on my book one day and be inspired by it. So what I'm saying is your clothing, your product, whatever you feel like advertising, do it. Don't let the social media thing make you feel like, oh, nobody care, nobody gonna buy, nobody gonna support. Because really the people that may be your friends right now on social media may not be the people that will take you where you need to go. But it
Yeah.
starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
Uh, That's
It
true.
starts from somewhere. Your
Yes.
friends may become your fans in the future.
Mhm.
As you take a step, people are gonna drop, you
Yes.
know. And so we have to understand that level, especially when you're in this business, you have to understand it. It's painful at times, but I can sit here and tell you, and because when I first started, I used to be like, why? What did I do wrong? Like one time I had a dolphin, I was like, what did I do wrong? Well, she said, you didn't do anything wrong. You level up.
That's it.
That's true.
Not
And what did I
everyone
tell
can go
you?
with you where you go.
Yes. With elevation comes what? Separation.
Separation.
Yes.
With elevation comes separation.
Yes.
She did say that.
Mm.
And so many people has that story. Any entrepreneur you go around, they will tell you the same thing.
Yeah,
Anybody in the industry you go around, they will tell you the same.
that's true.
So it's not you. It's not me. It means that you are doing something good. That's what
Yes.
Come
that
on.
means. It means that you are doing something good. So don't stop posting. Don't stop dressing up. Don't stop traveling. Don't stop. That's your life. If you don't like seeing me, exit my page. That's what I say. It's your
Right?
account. You can unfollow,
Exactly.
you can block, you can do what me. I don't block, I don't unfollow because guess what I need? I need
Me
followers.
too.
I
And
really
it's
is. So I don't remove people, but if you're being bothered by my content, you exit my page.
Yeah.
Don't owe me your support. So that's, you probably heard this before, but from a sister to you, I know what we are in. It's not an easy place to be, but
I know.
keep going, keep pushing forward, keep going, keep pushing forward. You don't know when your outfit, gonna show up on a big screen one day with some big celebrity wearing it or being inspired by it and call you and be like, I need you to be my stylist. You just don't know, girl.
Yeah.
Dreams are limitless. So continue doing what you are doing. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, sis. I appreciate it. That was really nice. And that's true. Sometimes, sometimes really do get discouraging, but like you said, though, if that even one person, at least that one person like you.
Exactly. Yes.
That's
Genuinely
the
That
like
whole
it.
one
word
like,
going with
that
you.
one share,
Yes.
that one like, it means something. What
Yeah.
It
people don't
does.
understand is that if you support somebody, it's good because your followers are not your cousin's followers. They
Yeah.
are not
Mhm.
your sister's followers. So you might share something of mine that people that follow you will see. And that's your way of supporting me. I don't need your money, but you can support in so many ways.
That's
And
true.
you
Exactly.
can't beg people to support you. Somebody have to want to support you to support
That's
you.
true.
You can't take it personal either.
No. Mm-mm.
No,
Especially, and I will be specific when I say this, especially where we are from. Sometimes
Yes.
we just don't know how to accept these things.
No, we
I mean,
don't.
this is unmuted, yo. So you don't want that you
Exactly.
don't, sometimes they don't know how to accept, they don't know
They
how to
don't.
receive
Yeah.
these things. So
nah.
it's not
Because
because
they think
maybe they
that
don't want to.
social media is something, oh my God,
Yeah.
they
Hmm.
see as something else. And
Yeah. They
Yeah.
showing off. They are bragging. Like they take it for everything but what it is for.
For what it
And
is
I'm
for.
sorry, that's our people. That's our people.
It's
That's the
branding.
mindset.
It's called branding yourself.
Yeah.
If you go
It's
to
the
an
exactly.
event,
mindset.
you take picture and you post it, it's called branding yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If somebody look at my page, they wants to see how much active I am. What
Yes.
am
exactly.
I doing? What the events I'm doing? Someone
Yeah.
cannot just come on my page and the last time they saw me post something was 3 years ago. What they're gonna
Exactly.
hire me to do what?
That's true.
No.
That's a good
That's why
one.
you have to keep posting. You have to be current. You have to continue doing what you want to do. This is your dream. Your dream is not everybody's dream.
No.
That's
So
true.
you can't expect them to thrive like you are. You can't expect them to be happy the way you are, to be motivated the way you are. You see this podcast? If I don't come here, that's on me. You're gonna call me and say, why you ain't gonna do your show today? You know
Yes.
Exactly.
why? I commit myself to this because I know that it's not about me no more. It's about the people that wants it, the people that receive it.
Yes.
It's for those people, you know. And I don't know who your story gonna touch. Who thinking about doing business that gonna see this and say, "Oh wow, she doing fashion," and be
Yes.
inspired by that.
Yep.
Who wants to go to nursing school and may hear a dolphin story and say, "Oh wow, you know what? She can do it. I can do it too." You
Exactly.
know, she wrote a
And the thing
book.
about age
She can
have no
do it.
limit on what you can achieve.
No,
No,
not at all. Not at
Age-
all.
and that's what the platform is about, to encourage people, step outside your comfort zone. Me, I'm sitting here running my mouth today. I could barely say one word before.
Growth, growth, personal growth.
you,
It's
pro-
called
you
growth.
can
It's called determination.
Yeah.
It's called passion. I'm passionate about it, so I'm forcing myself to get outside of my comfort zone. You know,
Yeah.
so just do what you have to do. Just pray about it, and let God lead you, and let God guide you, and
Exactly.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
appreciate it. This is beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You are.
And I
All
wish you
right.
all the success, every success, everything. I wish you the best. Continue to grow in faith, in love. Continue to do your best. I appreciate you for bringing me on here. As much as I was tired, sick, I was yeah.
You know me. You know me. I'm always when you win, I win. I always say it. I
The
always say
internet
it.
is acting
Yeah.
up today.
Yeah, I
Then
always say it.
it's raining outside. The weather is horrible, so of
Yeah,
course.
The
yeah.
internet is really acting up. I'm so sorry. The person said, "Where's my fufu and
But
pepper
fufu
soup?"
and pepper soup.
Oh,
After you cook it, we will come and eat.
Yeah, yeah,
how
that's
about you
the
come by and buy us over?
person want to
Exactly.
take it to another level.
Despite okay, that's why they said. I said, "Y'all all Liberians." I can tell. Yes, we are.
Oh, thank you. We represent. We represent.
It
I
is a
be
Liberian platform.
Yes.
LIBO. Yes, we are. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining in. And you guys on Facebook, if you have any question for Nancy or Adolphine, please send your questions in. I will be more than happy to let them see it and answer you.
I
Until
can't
then, we're
wait
gonna
to
move
see.
on with our next question. So, guys, what has been the hardest season of your life and how did you grow through it? Any of y'all can take that question.
Hmm.
I'll say last year was one of the hardest seasons. Like I explained earlier about mom and stuff like that. But you know what, God, everything is fake. God is faithful. So we give him the glory that we singing another song today.
Yeah.
And where every disappointment kind of pick up blessing. Sometimes doors, when you think your door is closed, God got multiple doors to open for you. So
Yes, he
even when last
does.
year, there was a lot of, a lot of things going on. There was a lot of things going on. And sometimes you just sit there, you want to ask God, why
Yeah.
me? But then ask God, why not me? Because a lot of people don't come back from a lot of things that happen in life,
That's
but you
true.
stay here. So it was not the way that I felt. It was getting back home, and we
Yeah.
still we still getting there. As
Yeah.
time go, I have the best family. Like with everything that went on, thank God for my siblings, and I give God the glory that I have wonderful family. I have wonderful, wonderful family. I couldn't ask for anything better because when push comes to shove, we are able to push each other into, uplifting each other. That's what we do. We've been doing our whole life, and thank God I have not stopped. So
Yes.
that was one of the hardest things.
Yes,
But
that's
like I
what
said,
family for. Yes,
yeah, we give God the glory. And again, thank God we got nurses because when I tell you, say, I used that one. I don't think the ink dry glue on her paper because can't get shots, can't change this, can't tell. Oh yeah, my much was calling me, myself was calling what too. That's is suffer in my hand, but you give God the glory. Like I said, when you're surrounded by good people in your life, you won't stay down
yes.
too long. You won't stay down too long. So that was
You
one of my
won't.
hardest.
Yes, I'm sorry for the internet. It's breezy out here. I can hear it from the window, so I think it's messing with the internet.
Yeah, there's snow here, so
Yeah.
it's
And
everywhere.
yeah, in your place too. So we don't even know which part is coming from, but hopefully, God, please keep us steady. You have anything to say in regards to that, Dolphin, or we can move on?
Uh, just to piggyback off, just to piggyback on what Nancy said, like, as you all know, the hardest part in for me lately was starting 2024 and ending 2025 as a registered nurse. The whole process was difficult, not the schooling so much, but the aspect of giving up so much things around it, sacrificing family, sacrificing finance, and all of those things. And I'm just grateful that I have an amazing, God first, an amazing, when I say amazing, amazing husband. That man is,
Mm.
whew, oh my God. I don't even know, yo. I still get butterflies for that man, even though he gets on my last nerves. But
Oh my God.
he's just a
Oh,
special
you get
person,
on his last nerves.
either or. But he's just an amazing man. I mean, they don't make those a lot nowadays. That nah, he's just a special person. He just carried me through and let me know I didn't have to worry. I did worry because I am a worrier, but he always made it to the point that I didn't really have to want anything or to worry about much because he took care of everything. He took care of everything. He made it easy. He made it easy. And family too. My cousin Sienna, she was always there as a big part, just encouraging me, praying for me. I think that girl prayed for me more than I prayed for myself throughout this program. Believing in me, having faith in me, letting me know every time, you got this. When I call, oh, I think I failed this, she was like, no, you didn't. I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? I said, I think I did. And she would just like rewind me back in it and say, we're not gonna do this today. You got this, you're doing it, and you're doing it with grace because God's grace is what carried me through. Yeah. So that was the hardest part. That was one of the hardest times.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that point. All right. I'm skipping some. So when it comes to friendship, right? We have all been in some long, all of us. And so how do you maintain real friendship as grown women with busy lives and responsibilities?
Uh
Because sometimes it get really busy,
yeah. First
but
thing, first thing is
friendship is
friendship.
like a relationship.
Yeah, friendship is definitely like a relationship without the sex part.
Mm.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'll take out of it
Why she? You take out being
Oh,
blamed.
camera went up. Nancy, if you want to go on, you can talk while she come back. I will bring her back
Repeat
on.
the question, please, Mama.
How do you maintain real friendships as grown women with busy lives and responsibilities?
The food, that thing just breaking out. You breaking in and out.
Okay, so how do you maintain real
Uh-huh.
friendships as
Mhm.
grown women with busy life and responsibilities?
Oh, you gotta know the person you friends with, though. You gotta understand the people you friends with. They know that we all got busy lives. When you have friendship, your friends supposed to understand that. Look, I'm not always going to be available to do a lot of things. I'm not going to be available to be there when you need. I mean, phone call, this and that will be there. But when it comes to we hang out or real friendship understands that I'm not going to be available all the time. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't
Mm-hmm,
appreciate you. I'm always going to
mm-hmm,
be there. I don't know how this stuff is getting vibrant. But real friendship as adult, we have to understand our audience and know that look, we build this relationship. We're not going anywhere, but we busy. We busy with a lot of things. People got job, people got kids, people got marriages, relationship. And you work around it. You understand that your friend is not always going to be there, but the love and the friendship have not changed in our relationship.
right. And you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Like you said, you have to know your friends. So, Adolphine, go
I'm
ahead.
so I'm so sorry. I had a phone call that took my mic all the way out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, with friendship, I would say like it's a relationship without sex. You have to nurture, you have to show up for it, and you have to be consistent. But as we are growing, friendship changes. And the way it changes, you have to adapt to the changes because if we're changing, we can't expect for the person, our friends, not to change. We're evolving. And 20 years ago, we was partying and not worrying about coming home till 6 in the morning and getting ready to go to work. We can't do those things anymore. We can't. We got family, we got kids that are grown, we got growing children. We have more responsibility. Sometimes you can't even really talk to your family the way you want to talk to on a daily basis. So let alone keep up with talking to a friend every single day. And if
Mhm.
you and your friends have that understanding that as we are evolving, our friendship also is evolving, and we have to adapt to it. And
Mhm.
understanding your friend and meeting your friend right where they are, and knowing that if my friend don't talk to me for a few days, I know she's good. Or even if she just sends me a text, I know she's good because my friend has a family, my friend has work, and our lives have changed. We're so much busier than we were before, you know? And keeping that connection, knowing that if something's wrong, I could just pick up the phone. I could just pick up the phone. Like I will always say, it's not so much about money, but it's just everything. I could pick up the phone and tell Recia, and this is the honest truth. Honest truth. God is my witness. I could pick up the phone and call Recia and say, Recia, please send me $3,000. Please send me $2,000. This girl would not even ask me, what am I sending you this money for? Why do you need it? She will say, where do you want me to send it? Zelle,
Ah,
this, I'm so serious. And then later on, she would be like, what happened? What's going on? And then I'll explain to her. But with no questions asked, we meet each other where we are. And
yes.
we love each other. We know that love, that bond is always gonna be there,
Yeah.
whether we involve with other friends or whoever it may be, but we know we have that bond. And just continue to nourish it, continue to stand for each other, continue to show up for one another. You know, she knows me, I don't move. But right now, I'm contemplating on my trip to Atlanta. I am contemplating because I'm stagnant. There's so many trips that I need to take, there's so many people that I need to visit. But because of my stagnation, I have to fight to get out of that. You
I
know,
see.
I'm a tourist too. I'm a homebody. And Ricia moves. She moves more than I do. I'm stagnant. I admire her for that because my friend can just get up and just change course, and she does it effortlessly. I can't do that. I just can't. It's hard for me. But
Mhm.
she knows my heart. She knows my heart. And she knows that wherever she is and whatever she needs from me, I'm gonna always show up. And that's
Yes.
it. Bottom line in friendship.
And,
Just
and
know your
and that's
person.
that's the goal right there. That's the goal
Yeah.
right there. To just piggyback off the both of you. That's the goal right there. Talking every day doesn't mean stronger friendship. What is stronger is when I need you, I have your attention. When you need me, you have my attention.
Yes.
You know, when you are going through it, if I can't help you, I can pray for you. I can be there for you. You know, sometimes you don't have to just okay. If my phone ring after they show people asking me for money, it's your fault. Talking about I send you 3,000. But anyways, um, being there present for your friend when they need you is better than talking every day. You
Yeah.
know, because sometimes we just need that emotional support. We just need that. How you doing? What's up? How's work?
Yeah.
Sometimes we just need that just because it's just life, right? Sometimes you just have to understand that somebody thinking about me too, you
Yeah.
know? And so, but if you can have those friendships that understand, and the good thing about these type of friendships, even though you don't talk for every day, but when we do get on the phone, is that nobody wants to
Oh,
drop the phone.
forever, man.
We
That
are
10,
on the
10
phone, like
hours.
she's sitting on the phone. I'm sitting on the phone like some lovers, like girl, bye. Like we finish talking. And we're not, it's not that we are gossipers. We're talking good things. It's not like I don't worry about people life, people business. Don't know me for that. People business is
Yeah.
not my business.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about hearing people's story. Like that's their problem. That's not, you know, unless if it's something like maybe we concerned about somebody or whatever, but it's just us talking about us or the children and
Yeah.
all those things, or talking about some of my crazy life relationship situations. Because like I told her one time, I said, no, one of us have to have a stable home because we're gonna need a house to go to. I can't be out here single and you be single. A long time ago, when she was in one of her crazy moods, I said, one of us gonna have to keep her home. Nope, one of us have to keep it home. And I was serious about that. Like, no, we can't all be out here running around crazy. So, that's the beautiful thing about our friendship. And we grow, we evolve. I am so proud of myself because I am now over here doing other stuff, and I'm meeting new people. I'm connecting with new people on this level, this new lifestyle I'm involved in. But you can have all of that and still have those people that was there for you. Though when you
Yeah.
go home, who do you go home? Who do you go home to? It makes a big difference. So I'm not leaving her behind. She's not leaving me behind. We are here. We understand it. We understand it. No one can fill in her space. No one can fill in my space. I'm so confident. So that's what that is. So friendship is not these days. Friendship is like 1 minute they say the best friend, tomorrow they're cussing each other out all over
I
social
said,
media. That's not friendship.
And I'm confident and I'm cocky, but I always say I'm the most confident person when it comes to a friendship because I know what I bring to the table. I know my worth, and I know Recia cannot replace me. I don't know. She can never. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but at that area, I'm very
clock
confident.
it, be clock it.
Like that. She is very confident. Anyways, that is awesome. That's amazing. You gotta know your place. Friendship is work.
It
I
is.
mean, it's work. It's like relationship. It's work.
It's
So
a
I put
relationship.
my
It
time.
is.
I ain't got time to look for new friends in my 40s. Like,
No,
No, that's too
no.
like,
much. That's too
No,
much
I
no,
work.
no,
can't.
no, no. And I told that funny thing you said that, and Delisha, Nancy's sister, is why when we had that conversation a few years ago, I said, do I have space for another friend over the age of
Friend
40?
over 40.
Yes. I said, okay, I got one more space, FOF, and
My
that's
friend
what we call
over
each
30.
other.
I know, right?
Yes, one more spot.
It's
Is
a
it?
lot of work. It
It
is. And
is.
then
It is.
it's trust, it's understanding, it's
Yes.
loyalty. And the crazy thing about what people don't understand, friendship, you're not going to be the same in everything. One person is going to be feisty, the other person is going to be quiet, the other person is going to be. It's not that. Everybody brings something to the friendship that connect it together. Everybody have a puzzle
Yes.
that they bring together, that they connect it together. And when you
Yes.
meet that person, that one person that you love so much that bring it together, it's just a beautiful feeling. You don't have to think, you talk to some people, you don't even have to tell the man anything I'm telling you. You just have that unspoken language. You just
Yes.
have that bond that nobody understands but the two of you. You just have that
Yes.
when you I'm saying when you have that person in your corner, you winning at life. You win
Yes.
Completely.
Yes.
Completely.
because you can go, you can have the husband, you can have the kids, you can have everything, you can have the career and everything, but you still need that person where for that,
Girlfriend.
that girl was that person that when you cry,
Yeah.
then they can feel your pain, they feel your
Mhm.
emotions, they feel
Yeah.
everything about you. They understand it. They know
Yes.
they as soon as you say hello, they can know that something is wrong. What are you
Something is
even
wrong.
saying more? When
Yes.
you find that
Yes.
kind of friendship, you hold on to that, you treasure it, you respect it, you pray for it, you pray. And that's a lot
Yes.
of time people miss that. People don't pray
Yes.
for each other like that.
Yes.
You pray for that kind of friendship. You pray
Yes.
Mhm.
when you get to God, say, God, I know it's hard out here because you see a lot of people betraying each other. You hear and you
Yeah.
see it. So,
Mhm.
but God,
Mhm.
thank you for the sisterhood that you built for me because
Yeah.
I don't have to fight for anything in this relationship. Like I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
always say to people, City will bring all the cake door. I can call it. City, my city friend, the gadget friend, the city can talk to a cat in the street and be a friend with a cat. That one personality, yes. And I'm not the one that is the friendly, as much as people would think, say, I'm not until you get to know me before I will open up. But I'm not the person that will go in the street and just talk. City Tracy is that person. She
Yeah.
is very friendly. She talk. But what people don't understand about Tracy, when Tracy leave your side, she finish with it. Tracy like us friendship. But when
Yeah.
it comes to her, when it comes to our friendship, she treasure it, she respect it, she is loyal to the
You
T.
hold it with
Yeah,
care.
as long as they
Yeah.
get 10,000 friends, when they come to loyalty, you
Yeah.
can't mess around with that. You can't even talk about it. If that girl know I'm hurting in any way, she would drop and vice versa. So when
Yeah.
you find that kind of relationship in
You hold
somebody,
on.
you
Yeah.
tell yes, you tell God, thank you. I thank you for
Yes.
that because it's hard to find,
It is.
so I
It
see
is.
this, out there, we see you can't talk about a friend. But when
So
you build a friendship like that, friendship
I
is
called her one
beautiful.
time, right? I was talking to this guy, and you know, and every time I used to talk to a guy when I was single, well, I'm single again. It seems that I'm always single some kind of way. Um, but that time, and I told him, you have to talk to my best friend before we start dating. And he said, "Why? I'm your best friend I'm dating. What do you mean? Look, listen, I got mad with that
Just
boy
1 second, I'm in
so
chat
much,
with you.
so much. I got mad at him so bad, like I was so emotional. And I catch myself, I was like, damn, is that is that bad? You gotta be that emotional, because I don't say nothing bad about my friend. Like you don't know me like
Yeah.
that,
Exactly. Exactly.
you
Yep.
don't know her like that. Like, no.
And to get to know me better, you're gonna have to go through her to get through, to get some answers, to get some questions answered, and she's gonna have to ask you some tough questions too. So yeah,
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 that's why it is. You
yeah,
go around the people
mhm,
that knows this person. If you
yeah,
too, I should be able to have someone I can go to be able to tell me about you. You know,
exactly, yeah,
so
hmm,
that's what friendship is all about.
yeah, hmm, yeah,
All right, so let
mhm.
me. Nancy is not here. Let me do this. So, guys, please send your questions for the ladies. If you have any questions, please send it. Right now, I'm getting a lot of questions from YouTube, but not
Okay,
Facebook.
okay,
Thank you for tuning in, everyone that been commenting. I can see your comments. Please share the video, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel also because the video does not stay on Facebook. So please subscribe to YouTube. This way you can always go back to the video. As we move forward, we are almost done.
okay,
So, Adolphe, in Unmuted, I share a lot about finding the courage to break silence and speak my truth. Can you share a moment in your life where you felt the need to unmute yourself, and how did that change you? I think I asked you the question before, but you can still go ahead. Yeah.
um, where I found the courage to speak my truth. It's like I said, I found that courage every day. I'm finding it. I'm finding myself every day, and I'm growing. I'm growing into a different woman every day, and I'm being more intentional about myself and everyone around me. I expect that same thing because I'm not going to sugarcoat how I feel anymore. I'm not going to dim my light in order for anyone else to shine.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to come unapologetically, and I'm going to be raw, and I'm going to be open with my feelings, you know, more than I used to. Before I think I would prioritize others' feelings more than mine, only because I don't want to burn bridges, or I don't want to rock the boat, or I just want to keep the peace, I would say. And it's not of me. I like to speak what's on my mind. And doing that just set me back in a space that I really didn't like, because in order to respect me, you have to hear what I have to say. And
Right.
if you don't hear if you hear what I have to say and you like it, well, then we can roll with the punches. But if you don't, you can also exit. But I'm not going to lower myself anymore. I'm not going to pretend like I'm less than in order for you to elevate yourself. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm being more intentional as
Mhm.
I grow. Like my new age, I'm about to enter. I'm not gonna say it
I'm so
here.
sorry, yo.
Mhm.
It's okay. My new age, I'm entering in a few weeks. My new age. I'm not gonna say it here, but
My
Okay.
dear, yo.
it's my
Emergency chemo. So yeah.
No
eh,
problem. No problem.
yeah. But it's
What
my
was the question,
refining
sweetie?
age. Yeah.
What you not miss?
That's what she's talking about now. Okay.
Yeah, it's my refining age, and I'm not taking any bullshit from
Okay.
nobody, from nobody. I'm not taking it from my kids. I'm not taking it from my husband. I'm not taking it from friendship. I'm not taking
Okay.
it anymore.
All
Yeah. So
right.
I'm completely unmuted. I'm completely unmuted. And I'm like, yeah, we are unmuted, right? I'm
Yes. It's
completely
hard to
unmuted.
swallow, but yes, we are.
Yeah. And I used to do I used to do a lot of that. Mute myself for fear or feeling. And I don't do it no more. And every day it got better. Every day it got better and better. And now I do it so effortless. I'm like, okay, no. Can you do this? No. Do you want it? No. No. And stand on my word. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
And it's
Yeah.
not being mean.
No,
It's
no, no,
not
no.
being me. I
Don't
want to be
confuse
like, it's
that.
not being me. Don't
Yeah.
feel guilty
Yeah.
when you say no
Let's
because
see. It
sometimes those
feels
things
like
do.
it feels like you only giving what is overflow. You're not giving
Yes.
what is in your cup no more. Like you only giving the overflow.
Yes.
So
Yes.
my cup is full. So anything that is overflow, that's what you get.
Yeah.
Exactly. And before, it never used to be like that.
No, you
I
will
would
get
cut.
the overflow, the one in your cup. Even the cup they say you give it.
Thank you. Even the cup
Yeah.
itself, I would
Yeah,
hand them the cup. And I'm not
exactly.
doing
So
it
yeah,
anymore. Yeah.
nah,
And at first, I used to think I'm being mean. But as time
no,
went by, I got to understand no, you're not
yeah,
being mean. You're just showing up for you, Adele. You're showing up for you. And who should you show up first for? You. Because
yourself. Yeah,
I cannot be no help to you
If you are
without
not
showing
okay.
up for myself first.
Mhm.
I'm not
because you
doing
can't give
myself
what you don't have.
You can't give up.
exactly. I'm not doing any justice. So I let it loose now. I let it loose. If something's wrong, if you do something to me, I'm telling you, whether you like it or not. And if you love it, and if you love me, and you see what I'm saying meets, what you are also saying, then we roll. If not, here's the
If
door.
not, then yeah, the door is open.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and
And
I
close it
think it
behind
comes
you.
with it
And
comes
close
with.
it behind you too.
Be
Exactly. And
careful
close
for
it
the door
behind
hit
you.
you.
And close
You
it
know,
behind
it
you.
comes with
Exactly.
growth, experience, growth.
Yeah.
Age. All of
Yes.
those things. We
Yeah.
live, we learn every day, and if you're not growing, then I'm not
You're not
staying.
learning.
You're not growing,
Yes.
you're not learning. Thank
Yeah.
you
Yes.
so much. And the question that I asked Adele, I will ask you if you have anything to say, Nancy. So, my podcast was inspired by my book, Unmuted, which is about transparency, telling your truth, and just living out loud, boldly, loudly. As you guys have seen me, I'm living my life and living it very, very loud. Okay. And so, with that being said,
This stuff is breaking us so bad.
yeah, your internet is a little bit blocked. Can you hear me? She's froze.
Yeah. The service is so bad. The weather is crazy out here on our end.
She
Yeah.
froze.
Yeah. Mhm.
gotta be a little patient with us, guys. I think I have a question here for you guys. Let me go to that question.
Mhm.
She said, "Do you think culture affect relationships?"
Oh, it definitely does. It definitely does. Culture does affect relationship
Culture,
because be,
it does
oh, I'm
affect
sorry, Nancy.
relationships.
Do you want to
Yeah,
go?
different culture
We're not hearing you, Nancy. Maybe you can change your spot a little bit.
No, no, go ahead,
Sometimes.
Mama. I was just reading.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Yes, culture does. Rhonda, you're right. Culture does affect relationship because as growing up in the African, culture, we are expected to do things a little bit different. We are expected sometimes to endure, I would say, more than what we can, all because of culture. And we're supposed to do this, we're not supposed to do that. Women are not supposed to be too expressive. If we're too
Mm,
expressive, we're deemed as being disrespectful. We're deemed as,
behaving
not
like a
acting
man.
not acting like a lady, acting
Mhm.
like you're taking the man's role. But
Yes.
in reality, and this new culture that we find ourselves in, is only we're just expressing ourselves. Where everything that was suppressed as we were growing up, we finally have our voice. We finally have our voice, and we can say the things we like and say the things we do not like. In reality, our culture sometimes shy upon those things. So yes, culture does affect relationship. Yeah.
All right, Rhonda, there you go. And it is true because I mean we are not allowed to speak. We are not allowed to say certain things. A man is always the man that has all the reason to just be a man. A man can do this, a man can do that, a man, but women we cannot do those things. So now we're in a different era where we are more expressive, where we can express ourselves a little more. And so they found that to be rude, or oh, you came to a different country, now you want to be
You have
American.
to wait.
What really
I'm
that
doing
mean?
only for my mom.
What really does that mean? You want to be American? So you mean to tell me expressing myself, meaning I want to be an American? No. So so those type of stuff. That's why sometimes these cultural differences can really make a big difference in relationships. And our own men are having hard time with us because we are not the typical Africans anymore, right? And we're not supposed to be. You come into a different country, you're supposed to adapt. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to grow. So us growing make you feel insecure, then that's on you, you know. But it is hard out here in these streets.
Yeah.
It is hard, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Our sister is having a hard time. So how do you unmute yourself when fear, doubt, or expectation try to silence you?
Um, I hold on to my faith. Mainly, I hold on to my faith. My deep rooted faith that I was taught and I was brought up with, you know, you know. And I try not to let fear get in the way of anything anymore. Like there's nothing that I can't do anymore. Unless I don't want to do it or I don't want to pursue it, then
Mhm.
that's the only way. But I cannot let fear step in the way anymore. No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nancy, the question is, let me go back to the next one. So in Unmuted, I share a lot about finding courage
Yes.
to break silence and speak my truth. Can you share a moment in your life where you felt the need to unmute yourself, and how did that change you?
Ooh. A moment that I felt to open myself. Okay. When I was going through my divorce, that was a moment that was real. that made me open up a lot because there was a lot of lost, like lost home, lost car, a lot of lost. And I felt ashamed about that situation a lot because the fact that I always wanted to, you know, make people think that I'm okay. I always want to. I'm always the one that I felt like I needed to be, help everybody else, and I forgot that I needed help in that process. So I just pretended like everything was okay. I walk around. Mind you, I used to teach Sunday school too. Coming from Sunday school, I'm in that car crying, and I was just so broken. I was so broken, and I just didn't know how to reach out to people because I never knew how to.
Mhm.
And until one day, Troy said, "Here, I tell you this." And Tracy told me one time, she said, "I am not, you're not being a good friend." I said, "What do you mean by that?" She said, "Because I know you're going through something. And I tell you everything. I tell you everything. But for some reason, you refuse to tell me what's going on. And I cannot be a help to you if I don't know what's wrong. And I'm not going to say anything to you about my life anymore unless you start opening up to me because I already was a close person. I didn't want to talk much about a lot of things because I was ashamed of my situation. And the one time I told her, I was like, "Yo, bro, this is what's going on. Like, I'm losing this. I'm going through this divorce. Everything is broken. I don't know what to do, this and that." And when I tell you, this girl stepped in, Choice stepped in like no other. Like, oh, that's all I needed you to be. I needed you to be open with me because that's what I do to you. Because sometimes we tend to have this war with data so much because we don't have trust. Oh, I don't want to tell this person this because our people, yeah, we listen to all these people problems. But we build this wall up so much to make the world think that everything is so beautiful, everything is so roses and perfect and whatever. I don't know why we live like that because nobody is living a perfect life. But until you find that genuine friendship, that person that love you enough to know that I'm here for you, even if you want to cry, even if you just want to lay here and don't talk, even if you just want to just look for us to just look at each other back and forth, I am just here. And when she opened that space for me to step in and being vulnerable with her, I started growing enough to start talking a lot about a lot of things because I started learning to trust. But in that moment, that was one of my most embarrassing time, and I just didn't want to be bothered with nothing. So I held a lot of pain in a lot of guilt. I was losing so much weight, losing hair. I mean, I was good because I couldn't talk about it. I was so ashamed of
Shame.
everything. Oh
Yes.
my God, I was just ashamed because I mean, there was just funny things here. Oh, losing this, car's gone, your car gone, taking my, it was just a lot of pain and just a lot of things going on. But when you find out one person again that I was able to talk to and, reach out and open up, that was something that brought me closure. And I've learned to step out and open my mouth and speak more when I'm going through it because that's a secret killer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, keeping it in and not talking about it, it would kill you
I
softly
have
for
learned
real.
that the hard way too. Yeah. So I understand exactly where you're coming from. We had this experience too, Adele myself, when I was going through my divorce. You know, for me, it wasn't even about, oh, I'm gonna tell her and she's gonna tell somebody. That wasn't it. I did
Yeah,
not know what to say.
yeah,
I just had nothing to talk about. That was my whole thing. I had nothing because if I go to my friend and say my marriage has fallen apart, why? That's the first question she's gonna ask me. I don't know why, and I don't want to seem like I'm hiding something, but really, truly, I don't know why. This person left me with nothing to explain to my family and friends. So I am muted in this moment, trying the only person I'm communicating with in this moment is God.
Yeah.
yes,
And my communication with him is that why God? Like, why is
yes.
this happening? I can't understand it. If I can't understand it, how can I give it
I
to
can't
somebody
explain
else?
it.
I can't explain it. So I lived in that silent pain for so long until when I had something to tell, when I was ready to tell her something, And when I called her and I told her, like you just said, one thing I will always say, the way she went about it that day, I wasn't expecting anything, but what
Exactly.
she did was beyond my expectation, because she did not say what went wrong, what happened, none of that. All she said was, what can I do?
Mm.
What can I do for you? In that moment, it wasn't about her. It wasn't about Adele trying to find out what happened. Because we can explain that for the rest of our lives. What can I do for you now? Then the second thing she said, you should not have went through this by yourself.
Alone, yeah.
And it's true. Because many days I sat in that house and I felt like picking up the phone to call, and sometimes I will go to the name and I will put the phone down. Because I did not want to talk about it. I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
no energy in me. I had nothing in me. And I know the person anyway. When I tell her, she's taking my whole trouble and run with it. And now this person, I don't want to be, by the way, she's going to go kill him somewhere. I don't know. And now we're going to go to jail. So the best thing is, okay, keep it quiet for now until the tension go down. Because even after a year and a half, she knew certain things. She still was trying to go find somebody. I'm like, girl, I'm over it. I'm good. Why are you mad? You know. But that's people that love you would do that. You know. But not judging me, not judging my intention of not saying it to her, not taking it to be personal, like to say, oh, she didn't tell me what she was going through.
Yeah.
If you haven't experienced certain thing, you can't tell a person how to go about it.
Exactly.
You just can't, because sometimes we just find ourselves in a place where even God, we don't even know how to talk to God.
No.
I was just quiet. I isolated myself from the whole world. So I get exactly what you're saying. You feel ashamed.
Yeah.
You feel embarrassed. You feel everything. You feel like you want
Because
to
divorce
die.
is a grief. Divorce is going
It's a
through a
grief.
grief.
It
It's
is
a
a
And
grief.
grief.
yes,
It
and
is
you
a
go
grief.
through that process. You go
The
through the
whole
anger.
stages.
You go, oh
Yeah.
yeah, the different stages, the
Yeah.
anger, the
Mhm.
happiness, the I want
The
to choke this place,
acceptance.
that I
Mhm.
want to, yes, then you go, yeah.
Yes.
So it's just
It's
a
a roller
process.
coaster journey. It's
Yeah,
a roller coaster journey. Yeah.
So it just, we appreciate the support. Have friends around you, not the ones that will get mad, go on Facebook and start yelling and screaming. No,
exactly.
we're not about that.
Honestly, if I don't call you, don't mean I don't love you. It's just sometimes
Yes,
I just need I need to put my thoughts together
Yeah.
before, like you said, before I can tell you what even
Before
I'm thinking about, you know?
exactly.
Or sometimes
Yep.
I just want to do it by myself. I just need to
Yes.
just,
that
Breathe.
process
little
certain
space,
things.
that
Yes,
little
it's
space.
okay. It's
Mhm.
okay. Like I say, you got to learn your audience. You got to learn your friend.
Yes.
You got to understand that
True.
friendship, or when you older, friendship is not the same like kids. Kids got
Mhm.
time. But when you
Yes.
older, you don't
Time.
have that time.
You said the key word, Nancy.
Yes,
Time.
yes.
Time,
Um,
time. And sometimes when you do have that time, and I tell my kids, I said, I got 5 hours today when I get home from work. My plan is to go in my room. There's a movie I wanted to watch. Do
Exactly.
not open my door. That's
Exactly.
my time because my mental needs to recover.
Relax. Yes.
It
Reset.
needs
Yeah.
to recover.
Reset.
Yeah.
Yes.
So time.
Okay. So, guys, if you have some good girlfriends, keep them, because they're not easy to come by.
No.
No.
They're not easy to come by. Y'all can force, y'all can cuss, yell at each other, but it's all love at the end of the day.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
all love. Keep those secrets that needs to be kept. Don't go
Yes.
nowhere with them. Don't go to social media when you please. Don't
That will
throw
never
in.
happen.
No.
All
Mm-mm.
right.
Never.
This question is about relationship. We are almost done. I promise y'all. It's two
Yeah,
of you
because I
listening and
already
two
got
of
to.
we
I
went
got
over
to.
like hours. So, what did your last relationship teach you about yourself? Not the other person, just about yourself. Nancy,
As
this
in
woman,
romantic relationship.
yes.
Oh, it taught me that I should That's a good one. It taught me to value myself more. It taught me that I can be in a relationship and still be me. My identity is not about about that person. I can still love you, but still have a separate, be who I am. Because sometimes we get so I've got to get so caught up in our relationship that everything is about that person. Oh, this, that's that. But you learn to, yes, I gotta do that.
Okay. All right. So let me pick it. You want to say something about that, Dolphin, or if you don't, because
Yeah,
okay.
I'm evolving every day in this long-term relationship
Yeah,
marriage. So
yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So for me, if I think about it, it's like, okay. So what my last relationship taught me, um, about myself, I would definitely say that my last relationship taught me how hard I could love, how hard I could love. Because in that relationship, I gave more than I could give myself. I gave everything I had in me. I poured into that person more than I poured into myself. It almost like I lost myself in that relationship. And that's why it was so hard for me. That's why it was so devastating for me. But it taught me how much I could love another human being, how much I could care about somebody else, how much I was willing to risk it all,
Yes.
how much I was willing to give myself,
Yes.
And when I did all of those things, I received the opposite. I don't know if it was meant to teach me. I don't know. But one thing I know is that it taught me now in this place I'm at. I'm glad for that experience because it taught me how to love myself
Yeah.
more, how to pour into myself more,
Yeah.
how to never forget about myself.
Yeah.
Because when you care about somebody so much outside of yourself, it is to a point where when you lose yourself, even that person you pour into, sometimes it becomes uncomfortable for them because they can see that you have lost yourself for them. And so in that moment, especially when I was in my marriage, in that moment when things wasn't working, I started to realize I gave all of me.
Yeah.
And maybe I should not have, but love doesn't tell you how much to give and how much to keep.
Exactly. Exactly.
When you love hard. When I love deep. I love hard. I don't have side dues. I'm
Yeah.
not sharing no love with nobody else. And so when you give all of that to one person and forget yourself,
Yeah.
if that person pull the rug, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fall.
Yeah. Hmm.
You're gonna fall flat on your face. So it has taught me to love, but not forget myself.
Yeah.
It has not given me a reason to say, oh, I can't love no more, or I can't get married no more, or I can't
Exactly.
trust no more.
It
No,
shouldn't be a stagnant point in your life because
no.
of that. Because you don't
Mhm.
know where your next how do you call it, soulmate is. You don't know.
You don't know, but I like the experience because now I love me more.
Yeah.
I protect myself more. I move with intentions.
Yes.
I'm gonna love you, but I'm gonna love me more. I'm gonna pour into you, but I'm gonna pour into myself more. I'm
True.
gonna recognize when something is not feeling me happy no more. If it's
Yes.
taking away my peace, I have to let it go.
Yeah.
I can't fight for something that is not fighting for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't I can't keep a relationship or marriage that is not giving back to me. So
Exactly.
It's crazy because sometimes you have to go through something so traumatic for you to wake up
Yeah.
and catch yourself, you
And
know.
see your own purpose.
Yeah. And that's what happened to me. So I'm grateful for those moments because I would like continue going in life and continue just doing the same thing over and over. But I really got to see how much I could love so deeply. Like I didn't even know I had that in me.
Yes.
That I was willing to do just about anything. That's
Yes.
how far my love went. And that's
Yes.
because I put all of my love in one cup.
Yes.
I did not even leave room for no error.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a lesson learned. And that's you know, moving
I
faith,
left
moving
room,
forward, moving in purpose. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I left no room for error. No room for error. I mean, if I could have been homeless out here, okay, because I took my whole entire life and put it into another person's hand, say, here, take it.
Yeah.
I trust you.
We live and we learn. We grow.
You know, so if one thing, and you know, my last relationship taught me, that is definitely that loving myself more, pouring into myself more, recognizing when I'm not getting what I deserve,
Yeah.
and
My
not forcing
brother,
it, and not forcing,
I have a 911. I gotta go.
and not
Yes.
forcing it. So, yes, Nancy, that's fine. You have any last thing to say? I can let you go if you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. I'm sorry. Um, Recia, I'm so proud of you.
Mhm.
I am praying that you continue to uplift women. May your platform bring women together. Now, I don't even know. I'm just so proud of you because I know where you came from. I understand how it was hard for you to get to the space that you are. And look at you. You setting your standards so hard. You are doing everything that you want to do. Oh my God. This is like now one right now. Like something's going on. But I
It's a
love you. AP, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you and I love you. And I will see you guys later.
no
Love
problem.
you guys.
Thank you, thank you, love,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, there. Y'all
Appreciate
be
you.
Go handle
good.
that.
All
All right,
right.
love. All
Bye.
right.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Go handle that. Yeah, I see that a lot friendship play out on social media. A lot I refuse to take part in negativity. That's why, Rhonda, it's true. That's
Yeah.
not grown folks' behavior. Like, who got time for all that social media thing? If you pace
Yes.
with me, talk to me beyond the scene. I'm your friend. Let's talk. You know,
Yeah.
call me. You don't have to do all that. It's not necessary. But it comes with growth and maturity. Some people have the age, but they don't have the maturity.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true. That's true.
and that's just what that is. But there
Mhm.
is no reason for you to do that. But again, that's why you say you have to tell your tell the people that you can trust. This 2 year, 1 year, 6 month friendship says this. You can't tell everybody your business. You
Mm.
can't trust everybody just like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not easily to be open like that to people. So you have to, you have to try lightly, especially when
Yeah.
you have sensitive information. Not everyone you can tell it to. So, but you
Especially
live and learn.
nowadays. Especially nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
nowadays.
Yeah.
So
You're so
we
right.
are done. I heard you long enough because we were supposed to have 3 guests. That's why I have all
Can't
these
hear you, hon.
questions. You can hear me?
Your volume.
Nothing changed.
Yeah, the volume went out.
Okay, let me see here.
Trying to
Can
get
you
my
hear me
volume.
now? Can you hear me?
Sorry, hon. My volume went out.
Yeah, you are muted. That's why. You are muted.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, you were muted for a second. Okay, the audio is finally say I can hear both of you. Okay, thank you so much, Rhonda and Chris. All right, so I think we are done here. She keep going out, but I'm just gonna wait for her to join back in so we can close the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Woo, what a show today. Please, guys, go and pick up the copy of my book, Unmuted. It's on Amazon. And also, always subscribe. I know most of you are watching from Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel because Facebook sometimes be acting up. I may not come live on Facebook, but if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you will always be able to catch us when we go live. So you can be part of the conversation. And feel free to support the podcast. If you don't want to buy the book or you have the book already, you can sell us using the word Unmuted. Help me buy some coffee. I don't sit here looking pretty for no reason. I need, some Zelle, if you will. So use the word Unmuted, or you can email let's get unmuted at Gmail. Where is she? She came on just now. Okay, she's right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I think
Yes.
once Nancy left out, it took the volume. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so as I said, go ahead and send me some Zelle to buy my coffee and all of that stuff. And maybe send me extra to get my nails done and get my hair done because I don't stay here for no reason. If you want to get good content every Sunday, the Zelle got to be buzzing.
I got you. I got you.
And use the word Unmuted, okay? It's going to come straight to me.
Okay.
All right, guys. So Facebook, go ahead. I'm waiting for the Zelle. And YouTube, I'm waiting for the Zelle. And TikTok, I'm waiting for the Zelle. And Adele, thank you so much for being here. Is there any last thing?
Yeah, just a parting. Just want to continue to let you know how extremely proud I am of you. Every time I see you and every time I see how you show up, and I'm wondering to myself, I don't even know how Recia does this. And she does it so gracefully while I'm stumbling over my phone. Sometimes I don't even know where some of the things are. Technology is not my friend. And you're just soaring through it. And I admire that, like you said, we all cannot have the same thing or do the same things. I learned from you. I've learned so much from you, especially with all the things that you do and what you do backstage and how much work it entails in putting this together. I would not even imagine because I wouldn't know the first step on how to do it and how to start it. So I just want to let you know I'm so proud of you. Keep excelling, keep going forward. Do not dim your light for anybody else's light to shine. Shine your light so bright because you don't know where your next break is coming from. You don't know what corner you're going to turn on next. And that is going to have that big opportunity for you. So continue to always, show up and continue to pour into yourself. Pour first before pouring into others, because that's the only way that you can continue to grow.
To show up, yes.
Yeah. Show up on purpose and just continue doing this. And we're here for it. I'm here for it. I'm going to always be your biggest cheerleader no matter what. No matter what.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And Rhonda, thank you for.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Your questions were beautiful, engaging. I just want to appreciate you for that.
And for you YouTube folks that been messing with me, some of your questions I did not put on here because y'all tripping over there. But one love, I love you guys. And Adele, again, I would say continue being the boss you are and taking care of those folks because we all need your nurses. You are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you so much for showing up today.
Thank you. Always, always. Thanks for having me again.
You are welcome. I see you on the other side, girlfriend.
All right. Bye, unmuted.
Bye. Stay unmuted. Bye. All right, guys. Let me move this message. Oh my God, I need so much help back here. Thank you so much, you all, for tuning in today. The topic, the conversation, everything was great. And we have few break in between, but the show still went on. At least we did not shut down because of the internet. Thank you so much, guys, from YouTube. So much love. I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for the Zelle that will come later. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you. If you want to be part of the Unmuted community, please email us at letsgetunmuted@gmail.com. Support the Unmuted podcast. Support the book. Order the book from you, not YouTube, but from Amazon. Read the book. You want to share your story? Come here. Let's talk about it. I'm always open to receiving different stories, different conversations. Your story may inspire somebody else. So feel free to share your story because you sharing your story, you just don't know who is going to help. And until next time, stay encouraged. Guys, stay encouraged. All right? Don't let anything defeat you. Don't let anything take you off focus. Don't let anything redirect you from your focus. Stay encouraged and stay unmuted. I love y'all. Bye.